1. Hook. What if I told you that choosing between Lambda and EC2 could save or cost your startup thousands of dollars? Let's dive into the real-world numbers so you can make the best choice for your project. 2. The real problem: should they use AWS Lambda or EC2 for their cloud computing needs? 3. The simple explanation. Let's break it down simply. AWS Lambda is a serverless compute service. You only pay for the compute time you consume. If your function runs for a few seconds, that's all you pay for. Amazon EC2 provides virtual machines. You pay for the server uptime, regardless of whether you're using it. If your server is running 24/7, you're paying for every hour. At first glance, Lambda seems cheaper, but costs depend on usage patterns, traffic spikes, and your architecture. 4. Real-world example. Let's look at a startup, Recipe Share. They launched an app that allows users to share and discover recipes. Initially, they used EC2 with a T2.micro instance, costing about $10 per month. But as their user base grew, that cost jumped. They scaled up to a T2.medium instance, which ran around $40 monthly. Then they switched to Lambda. They estimated an average of 2,000 requests per day, with each request running for 200 milliseconds. That's 400 seconds of compute time daily. At $0.00001667 per second, their Lambda costs would be about $2 per month. The switch saved Recipe Share around $38 monthly. They also benefited from automatic scaling, handling traffic spikes seamlessly without manual intervention. 5. What to do instead? Here's how you can make the right choice for your project. Step 1. Analyze your use case. If your application is event-driven, consider Lambda. For long-running processes or custom configurations, EC2 may be better. Step 2. Estimate traffic levels: low, moderate, or high. For low traffic, Lambda is usually the best bet. For moderate to high traffic, look at the cost of multiple EC2 instances. Step 3. Calculate costs. For Lambda, use the formula, compute time x number of requests x $0.00001667. For EC2, calculate, instance cost per hour x number of hours in use. Step 4. Consider scaling needs. If your app has unpredictable traffic, Lambda provides automatic scaling. If you expect consistent usage, EC2 may be more cost-effective in the long run. Step 5. Monitor and adjust. Keep track of your usage with AWS CloudWatch. If you see spikes, consider switching to a different instance type or adjusting your Lambda configurations. 6. Common mistakes. Here are 5 common mistakes people make when choosing between Lambda and EC2, along with how to avoid them. Mistake 1. Ignoring traffic patterns. Fix. Analyze your traffic before making a choice. If you expect spikes, Lambda might be the better option. Mistake 2. Over-provisioning EC2 instances. Fix. Start with smaller instances and scale up based on real usage metrics. Mistake 3. Not optimizing Lambda functions. Fix. Keep functions lightweight. Aim for execution times under 100 milliseconds to maximize cost efficiency. Mistake 4. Forgetting to enable auto-scaling on EC2. Fix. Implement auto-scaling policies to adapt to changing demand effectively. Mistake 5. Failing to monitor costs. Fix. Use AWS budgets or Cost Explorer to track spending. Set alerts for when costs exceed a defined threshold. 7. Quick checklist. Use case analysis. Event-driven equals Lambda, long-running equals EC2, traffic estimation, daily requests and expected growth, cost calculation, compute costs for both options, scaling needs, automatic versus manual scaling, monitoring, set up alerts for budget tracking. 8. Summary plus CTA. Choosing between AWS Lambda and EC2 isn't straightforward. Consider your app's needs, analyze your traffic, and calculate your costs carefully. Avoid common pitfalls, and you'll save money and headaches. If you found this video helpful, leave a comment below with your experiences. Don't forget to subscribe for more tech insights and tips. Bonus practical tip: if you're unsure what to pick, start with the simplest option that ships today. Then measure for 7 days, latency, errors, deploy time, and cost.